Dillian the Body Snatcher White here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Okay, so today is the deadline for Dillian Whyte to sign the contract to fight Tyson Fury as per the order from the WBC, which is a little bit suspect in itself, as the WBC never put out publicly that there's a deadline date or anything like that. But yet they seem to be doing this quite a lot when it comes to Dillian Whyte. I wonder why that is. Is it because they're upset about him taking them to arbitration? Of course it is. Did they put it out there publicly knowing full well that the arbitration ruling will not be done in time? So therefore, if he signs the contract, he then waivers any kind of legal situation that's going on with the arbitrator. Possibly, maybe. Again, I can only guess. Now, will he sign the contract? Has he signed the contract? Is he going to sign the contract? Maybe he signed it quite some time ago, but he's just sitting on it till last minute. Maybe he's playing games. Maybe. I don't know the answer to any of this. Of course, I have asked him, but he's been very, very quiet. He's not speaking to me. He's not speaking to many other people. Now, I understand a lot of people, well, it seems to be in the thousands. I seem to be getting thousands of comments every day about this. Here on YouTube and across social media, oh, Dillian Whyte, he's lost his pen. He's not going to sign the contract. What are you saying about that? Are you going to go in on Dillian Whyte? Well, quite clearly, some people don't want him to sign because you want me to go in on Dillian Whyte. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a bit strange. Will I be disappointed? Of course I'd be disappointed if he didn't sign it. As much as I understand certain things and certain reasons as to why maybe he didn't, which of course I'll touch on in a minute. But yes, of course, I'll be very disappointed. I want to see Dillian Whyte get his WBC World Heavyweight title shot. I have been the only person here on YouTube that has consistently been backing Dillian Whyte. So of course, it does make me look bad. Of course it does. Now, am I going to find out before anybody else that he signed this contract and the fight's on? No, probably not. No, probably not. In fact, it's only really been me and Ben Shalom who have actually publicly put out there that we think the WBC have done him dirty. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure plenty of people from Behind the Gloves, from IFL, Boxing Social, whoever it is, TalkSport, maybe spoke to Dillian Whyte one-on-one saying, it's wrong what they're doing, blah, 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 but they've done it publicly? No. So, of course, when it comes to public, of course, it'll be the likes of me and Ben Shalom who get a public flogging if he doesn't sign his contract. But ultimately, should Dillian Whyte make a decision based on what people say to me or Ben Shalom? No. Of course not. Of course not. Will I get the exclusive on all this one? Will I find out before anybody else? No, of course not. Of course not. It's a numbers game. Okay, IFL will probably get the exclusive and all that kind of stuff, and I'll find out at the same time as all of you. Now, as far as him being quiet, listen, I've told you this quite a few times, that Dillian Whyte is being very, very quiet because he didn't want to say the wrong thing that's going to hurt the case with the arbitration. He didn't want to say something quite innocently and then it gets twisted and hurts his case with the arbitration. So I understood that. Many of you understand that. But ultimately, will I be disappointed? Of course I'll be disappointed. But again, I understand, and I'm sure quite a few of you do as well. Don't get me wrong, there's some numpties out there who won't understand it, that it's not about the money. People say, well, he's guaranteed $7.4 million. If he beats Tyson Fury, he'll get an extra 4.1 on top of that. It's good money. What's the problem? Sign the contract. Of course, it's good money. Of course it is. But again, $7.4 million, it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Is it as much as when you convert it into pounds? No, it's not. But still, very, very good money. But it's not about the money. It really isn't about the money. It's about the split. It's about being treated with respect. It's about the fact that he's the mandatory challenger. It's about the fact that he's the interim champion. Usually, pretty much every single time when a mandatory challenger gets a world title shot, they get a minimum 30%. Minimum. So why is he getting 20%? When you're an interim champion, you could get up to 45%. But yet, the WBC agreed with Top Rank that he should get 20%. So there's a principle. Now, had they ruled that Dillian Whyte gets 35%, ballpark figure, okay, as an example, and it worked out that Dillian would have only got $5 million, which is less than what he currently is right now. Dillian Whyte would have been more than happy to have signed that. He would have. Because it's about the respect. It's not about 7.4 million. It's not about that. It's about the split. If the split works out more, great. If it worked out less, cool. No problem. Let's sign it. That's the issue. Okay. And of course, the WBC have done him dirty for the longest time. But all that said, of course, Yes, of course, he's got morals, he's got principles. Would that be his reason to walk away? Maybe. Maybe. Would I agree with that? I understand why, of course. But no, I've been batting for him for a long, long time. When many people have been saying to me, you're backing the wrong horse. He ain't ever going to get a world title shot. Blah, blah, blah. You don't know boxing. I'm telling you right now, he'll never get a world title shot. Well, here it is. Here it is. This is the moment where I can go, he is getting his world title shot. Win, lose or draw, he's got his world title shot. So if he doesn't sign it, of course, I'm going to be very, very disappointed in that. But I mean, I'll cover that in video. Again, we'll have to find out. Firstly, will he sign it? Won't he sign it? If he doesn't sign it, what's his reasons for not signing it? Then, of course, I'm going to have to give you my opinion if that means annoying him. And I will do that. I've always told the truth. That's one thing that I know some people don't understand that part, but most of you do get it. No matter what, I will always tell the truth. So yeah, currently, because I don't understand the full situation, if he turns it down, it's not about the money that he's turning down, it's the fact that he's turning down the WBC World Heavyweight title shot. Yes, it's on a promotion platform from people who don't like him, as in Bob Arum, Frank Warren, who have a history of discrediting him. In fact, Frank Warren, after he lost to Povetkin, was there laughing, singing songs about it. When it comes to the promotion, and that as well, as I said before, so many people seem to think that they know exactly what's in the contract. No, you don't. You don't. He has to promote. It's in the contract. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. A standard WBC contract, as far as I'm aware, is 2 press conferences and a weigh-in. That's it. Nothing more. There's nothing in any standard contract that says he has to put out X amount of social media posts, do X amount of interviews, all this kind of stuff. No, there isn't anything like that. But again, he's guaranteed currently on this current deal a guaranteed amount. However much it may be, 7.4 million and blah, 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 it makes no difference. He's guaranteed that. Why promote it? People say how, well, he should promote it because win, lose or draw, the more people who watch it, his profile goes up, people are talking about him. People talk about him anyway. Okay, he gets paid well anyway. No, he doesn't get paid $300,000 for a fight. Again, you're a complete numpty if you genuinely believe that's what it is that he gets. Whether he lobbied that or whether he didn't, ain't none of my concern. That's his own personal private business. Okay, but he gets paid well anyway. And if he beats Tyson Fury and he hasn't promoted it whatsoever, guess what? A lot of people are going to find out about it. If the pay-per-view flops, does Dillian Whyte care? No, currently no, he don't. Because he ain't getting any kind of upside. His upside is beating Tyson Fury. That's his only upside. Whether the arena, the stadium, whatever, sells out, he ain't getting a penny more. Not 1 penny more. If it does record number pay-per-views, he ain't getting not 1 penny more. If it flops, he don't lose not 1 penny. Again, some people don't understand that. They're still in the mindset of, well, 20% means 20% of whatever the fight makes. No, it's 20% of what the purse bid was. $7.4 million with an upside of $4.1 million if he defeats Tyson Fury. That's the only thing guaranteed. It's like you doing some overtime and getting paid for it. You don't have to do the overtime. So why do it? That's kind of how it is. It's all about productivity. Yes, 7.4 million is a lot of money. Of course it is compared to what I get, compared to what I'm sure most of you get. Probably 99.9% of you get. Yes, it sounds like a lot of money, but when you kind of earn the money that they do anyway, a lot of it does come down to principle. Anyway, that said, who knows? Maybe he's already signed it. As I said, maybe he's been sat on it for quite some time. He's just playing the games. Maybe. Is it rattling Tyson and Frank Warren and Bob Arum and whatever else? Yeah, it is. You know why? Because they dug up that John Fury to try and come out and say, sign the contract, you bum. Do the press conferences, you bum. Do the promotion, you bum. Because they're rattled that Dillian Whyte ain't doing it. So far, he's winning the mind games. But ultimately, will that help him in the fight? Maybe yes, maybe no. Who knows? Maybe Tyson Fury is going to beat Dillian Whyte regardless. Maybe. But maybe, just maybe, Dillian Whyte will beat Tyson Fury. And that's the part I want to see. Win, lose or draw for Dillian Whyte. I want to see him get his WBC World Heavyweight title shot because I've been petitioning for it for a long, long time. Yes, he's getting screwed over. Yes, it's wrong on the situations and the splits and how the WBC have been screwing him over, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it is. Ultimately, I want to see him get his WBC World Heavyweight title shot. That's what's been important to me for a long time. The bonus is him winning it. It's a bonus. That's all it is. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you on the next video.